Saya curug. Aku nganggo link beda. Kok tak share link. Cek 1 2 3. Cek 1 2 3. Cek 1. Selipin ya. Cek 1 2 3. Cek 1 2 3.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the English speech competition, an academic highlight of Budi Mulia II SPARCO 2026, hosted by Senior High School Budi Mulia II, Yogyakarta. My name is Alvin Buditama, and I am really honored to be your master of ceremony today. We are gathered here to witness the brilliance, critical thinking, and public speaking process of our top 10 finalists from Yogyakarta and Central Java. To our finalists, you've made it this far, and that is already a massive achievement. Take a deep breath. Today is your stage. To start our agenda officially, please welcome the head of the committee for the English speech competition Budi Mulia II SPARCO 2026, Ms. Arum Widyastuti to deliver the opening remarks. The floor is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear honorable judges, our respected teachers and parents, and also our talented finalists of the BMD speech competition 2026. First of all, let us praise Allah Subhanahu wa Taala who has given us the opportunity so that we can gather here together in this competition. Welcome to SMA Bunda 2 for all the participants and also judges, parents, and teachers. It is an honor for us to welcome you, all of you here. Thank you very much for participating in this competition. BMD SPARCO stands for Sport, Academic, and Religious Competition, and it is actually an annual competition that will be held by the Budi Mulia 2 Senior High School. So thank you very much once again for participating in this competition. For the finalists, congratulations, you have reached this far. So you have done the preliminary round and now you come to the final round. So I do believe that you have done the hard work, but remember that this is not only a competition, but this is a place for you to show your potential, to show your English proficiency, your English public speaking, and also your critical thinking. And I would like also to say thank you for the parents and teachers. Thank you for your endless support, and for the judges, thank you for the time. And for the last one, for the participant, I wish you luck. Be confident, be brave, and enjoy the competition. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Ms. Arum, for those inspiring words and for leading the team that made this event possible. Before we proceed, we would like to express our deepest gratitude to our official sponsors, whose generous support has made Budi Mulia 2 SPARCO 2026 possible. We are proud to partner with organizations that share our commitment to student excellence. Sponsor Real English Alliance International Education, Dapur Kuliner, Kedai Pramuka, Bakpia Jokem, M Beauty Academy, Prima Dredge, Asaglow, Gria Seruni 3, Wibowo Ban, Lasaha Villa, Haramain Travel, Binbag Sultan, Asa Pengolahan Kulit, Duamar, Ojan Sport, and lastly, Mr. Joko Pramuka. Now, the difficult task of evaluating these talented students falls to our distinguished panel of experts. Please join me in welcoming our judges for today. Firstly, Ms. Sheila Jushana from Real English Alliance International Education. Secondly, Ms. Banatul Murtafia, MPD, from English Education Department, Indonesian Islamic University. Lastly, Ms. Tin Tresnasi Utari from Budi Mulia 2 Senior High School. So, how exactly is a champion chosen? To explain the technicalities of the evaluation, please welcome Ms. Sheila to explain the scoring criteria. The floor is yours.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
So let me have my spectacles first to read the criteria. Criteria is plural, not criterion. Derived from letter, by the way. So you will be scored and judged based on content structure, delivery, and language and style. The topic is AI. Either it's your smartest partner in crime or silent cheater. In the literal sense, partner in crime. Well, both are. And so, content structure is divided into the originality and relevance of the speech to the assigned theme. So it's the coherence, and not deviating from the main theme topic. And then engaging opening that you should be able to maintain until finished. And afterwards, well-structured arguments, possibly in a chronological event. Then delivery. Audience engagement, including stage presence, means you don't actually need to have self-esteem and confidence, but also your presence. Presence? No, presence. The effective use of vocal variety to reinforce how you convey the message. Natural and persuasive, as natural as possible, body language, body gesture, and eye contact. Language and style, grammatical accuracy. We cannot leave grammar in any language. So grammar is an automatic part in any language, so it should just be there. And then encompassing the use of possibly precise vocabulary, its terms and conditions, terms and phrases, and also the application of powerful, rhetorical techniques to persuade and inspire engage. I think that would be the area judged. Thank you.
Thank you. So it's not just what you say, but how you say it back. Best of luck to everyone. The moment we've all been waiting for has arrived. Let's begin the final round of the Budi Mulia dua SPARCO 2026 English Speech Competition. Our first speaker is Tuku Alamsyah Prawira Fatani from SMP Budi Mulia dua.
People say that artificial intelligence will never ever take over the world. But what if I say that it already has? Now, artificial intelligence is the strongest, most powerful, and most useful thing that humans has ever created. For now, let's take a moment to look around us. Artificial intelligence is literally everywhere. It has replaced our jobs. It has taken over the world and many more. But what are we exactly doing right now? Artificial intelligence even is considered to be more capable of performing certain tasks more efficiently than us, humans. But as a young teenager, I've realized that artificial intelligence has taken over our educational system. From offline to online classes, helping us to summarize our notes, and many more. However, it also brings consequences. But of course, as a young learner, we need to maximize the use of artificial intelligence, while at the same time, we need to minimize the harm of it. And for the big question, how are we going to do that? And that is exactly what I'm going to be talking about in this speech. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Tuku Alamsyah Prawirafatani, or you can call me Alamsyah for short. Now, artificial intelligence is a powerful tool that provides us with many positive applications. Artificial intelligence has provided us with many applications that us as a young learner can utilize it to create the brightest future. Have any of you heard or maybe used Duolingo application? It is an app that we can learn a new language. Yes, a new language, simply by using artificial intelligence as the teacher. Now, will artificial intelligence take over and replace our teachers? I hope not. Now, artificial intelligence has increased student engagement and creativity because it provides us with creative and interactive environment for learning. Not only that, as we are still a young children, we already have been engaged with artificial intelligence. That is what builds and makes us a strong mindset, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills for this ever-changing technology-filled world. However, the use of the application artificial intelligence in this new generation also brings consequences. Artificial intelligence can bring over-reliance on this new generation. Why do I say so? Because artificial intelligence is available everywhere. On our cell phones, on our laptops, iPads, computer, anywhere at any time. That can make us over-depending on the artificial intelligence. Now, researchers have even proved that many universities has caught their students utilizing artificial intelligence to cheat and create their essays and assignments. Really? Are we really going to cheat in this new generation with artificial intelligence? This reflects that our new generation is utilizing artificial intelligence in the wrong way. We are over-depending on artificial intelligence. Now, the potential of over-relying on the artificial intelligence itself has caused by the way the system usually gives us a more fast, quick, efficient, and easy answers, rather than giving us the room to pour all of our ideas. With creative mindset, we can create the brightest future independently without artificial intelligence. Now, as we are learners, we are currently followers. We are not leaders that can create big changes, but only in a matter of time, we will be leaders. Do we really want to have a leader that only depends on artificial intelligence? The world will be crazy. That is why, from now, us, teenagers, need to make small changes. Remember, big changes only starts with small changes. The truth is, the bright future never comes fully formed. It is shaped every single day by the mind of teenagers, by the voice we listen to, and the risks we take. Now, honorable judges and ladies and gentlemen, as teenagers, we are now having the responsibility to create the brightest future to keep the integrity of the humankind in using artificial intelligence. Thank you everyone for your attention. I'm Sikmal Lamsha, and as always, have a nice day.
What a powerful message from Teguh Alamsyah Pramila. And for the next one, I would like to call Alika Serena Herlangga from SMP Budi Mulia 2. The stage is yours.
Imagine this. It's 2 a.m. and you can't sleep because you're stressed about an essay you're supposed to submit this morning. You haven't typed down a single letter, precisely because you had a long day at school yesterday. There's no time, there's no energy, and the loop keeps feeding itself. You have to think of something. You have to get a good grade. So, with your half-asleep thinking, you get an idea. Ask AI to do it. From there on, you're relieved. You have an essay with perfect grammar, good points, and a guaranteed high score. But the guilt swallows you. What happens if the teacher finds out? This is where things get messy. This is where AI is the villain. So, first, let me introduce myself. Good morning, honorable judges and good friends. My name is Alika Serena Herlangga, representing Budi Mulia 2 Junior High School. On this fine day, we will be discussing the tough topic of artificial intelligence, teen's smartest partner or silent cheater. There are two sides on this coin. We will be talking about both sides, then meeting somewhere in the middle, how teens can use AI for good. First, let's talk about what AI is to clear things up. AI is a tool. It's in every For You page and everything Spotify recommends to you. AI can be helpful. It's a tool, and tools can make or break. Tools can make or break. You see, I'm sorry, I'm really panicking. I'm sorry, can you, is it okay? Yes. I'm really sorry. It's okay, that's okay.
We have to sit for a while. Take your time.
So, can I start over? Imagine this. It's 2 a.m. and you can't sleep because you're stressed about an essay you're supposed to submit this morning. You haven't typed a single letter, precisely because you had a long day at school yesterday. There's no time, there's no energy, and the loop keeps feeding itself. You have to think of something. You have to get a good grade. So, you get an idea. Ask AI to do it for you. This is where the problem starts. But from there on, you're relieved. You have an essay with perfect grammar, good points, and a guaranteed high score. But the guilt swallows you. This is where things get messy. Did you just ask AI for a helping hand or a cheat sheet? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, honorable judges and good friends. My name is Alika Serena Herlangga, representing Budi Mulia II Junior High School. On this fine day, we will be discussing the tough topic of artificial intelligence. Teens' smartest partner or silent cheater? There are two sides on this coin. We'll be talking about both, then meeting somewhere in the middle, how teens can use AI for good. First, let's talk about what AI is, to clear things up. You see, AI is a tool. It's in every For You page and everything Spotify recommends to you. And that tool, AI, is very powerful. It devours tons of data, analyzes it or digests it, and vomits out the pattern it sees. After that, it recognizes the patterns and then sends them to the user. The good and bad side of AI. Let's talk about the first side of the coin. AI as a smart partner. AI, after seeing the patterns from the data it's collected, learns how to communicate said patterns in simple language. This can be extremely useful for teens because teens can understand difficult concepts better. Teens with low resources can be extremely helped by AI. AI can also help with brainstorming ideas, like ideas for your essay. AI can also help with checking math homework, but not solve it for you. But now, let's talk about the bad side of AI. AI as a silent cheater. The one who writes your essay at your disposal. The one who solves your math problems for you. The engine you put on autopilot. At last, you don't learn to think for yourself. You don't learn to solve problems for yourself. And at last, you copy answers from AI, but you don't understand them. That's where we get things wrong. So, what do we do? Is AI a cheater or a partner? Well, the truth is, it's neither. AI is simply a tool, and tools make or break. A knife can help you make your salad or damage your hand. A hammer can help you hang a nice picture or smash a window. And AI can help you learn or help you entirely evade learning. That's the problem. So now we have to know how to use AI correctly. The problem isn't AI, but it's how we use it. So we have to draw a line. We have to use AI only when our head is empty. Use AI only when our mind is racing. Use AI only when we don't have anyone else to ask questions to. No AI when you know you can do it with just a little bit more effort and thinking. In the end, it's not about the grades, but what we really learn. It's not about AI, but how we really use it. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Very unique perspective from Alikas and Antoine. Thank you so much. The next speaker is Ferdinand Bagus Hermawan from SMP Negeri 1 Depok. The stage is yours.
Imagine having a study partner who's available at any time you need, whether it's 6 a.m. before school, 2 p.m. after class, or even 2 a.m. when everyone else is asleep. A partner who never complains, never says, I don't know. It can solve quadratic equations in just seconds. It can summarize hundreds of pages into just a few clear paragraphs. It can even generate essays, speeches, and projects almost instantly. So who is this partner? And before I tell you that, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ferdinand Bagus Hermawan, and you can always call me Bagus. Its name is artificial intelligence. But let me ask you something. What if this same partner slowly whispers to you, you don't need to think too hard, you don't need to struggle, you don't even need to try. I can do it all for you. Sounds scary, right? At first, it might feel helpful. Then it becomes convenient. And before we realize it, it becomes a habit. This is when something incredible can quietly become dangerous. Because AI is just not a tool. It is a powerful tool. It is a form of leverage. Throughout the history, many powerful technologies has changed how we think and work, such as the printing machine, electricity, and the internet. And artificial intelligence might be the next leap. especially in education and practically for students. Its adoption is moving faster than any educational technologies in history. It is already shaping education all around the world. Since then, AI has become the student's daily companion. This is not a trend, this is a transformation for us, students. Well, this isn't surprising because AI instant feedback improves our learning outcome. We, ca- we receive guidance and we receive guidance and improve our understanding significantly. It helps us to understand complex topics faster. But there's a risk. The Education Week reported a research conducted by the Center of Democracy and Technology that said in 2023 to 2024 school year, there are 63% of teachers that said many middle school and high school students had gotten in trouble for being accused of using generative AI in their schoolwork and homework. There is a sadly surprising data. In fact, in Indonesia, there's even a lot of cases that students are using AI in their college entrance examination. But if you use AI thoughtfully, we can accelerate our learning. It helps us from memorizing information to analyzing it. Neuroscience tells us that effort strengthens neural pathways. Struggle is not a flaw in learning. Struggle is the mechanism of learning. If AI removes all friction, we may increase efficiency but reduce resilience. So the question is not whether AI is good or bad. The question is whether we use it in a way that strengthens human capabilities rather than replacing it. So let's use AI to expand our thinking, not to avoid it. Artificial intelligence is powerful. Yes, there's no doubt about it. But there's no ambition, no value from it. And the future will be shaped by those who, by, and the future will not be those, and the future will not be shaped by those who will let AI think for them. It will be shaped who thinks better because of it. So let AI be our smart partner that helps to build our bright future. And not be our smartest partner that drag us down. That's all. Thanks for your attention.
It's really a great speech from Ferdinand Bagus Hermawan. For the next speaker is Harlowi Hobito William Jaya from SMP Islam Nadiajo. Please welcome to the stage.
Good morning, respected teachers, honorable judges, and my dear friends. Praise be to Allah, the Almighty, for all the blessings He has given us. May peace and blessings and blessings be upon our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has guided us as to the right path. Well, everyone, my name is Harlowi Hobito William Jaya from Temanggung of Central Java. Today, I would like to talk about a topic that is very familiar for teenagers today, a technology that is growing fast and becoming a part of our daily lives. The topic is artificial intelligence or AI. So the big question is artificial intelligence a teen's smartest partner or a silent tutor? My friends, artificial intelligence is a technology that allows machines to think, learn, and respond like humans. Today, AI is everywhere. We use it when we search for information, translate language, edit photos, watch videos, and even when we study. According to recent studies in education, many students use AI to help them understand lessons, check grammar, and practice learning. This shows that AI can be a smart learning partner. For example, a student doesn't understand English text, AI can explain the meaning in simpler words. And when students practice speaking English, AI can help with pronunciation and vocabulary. This helps students learn faster and more confidently. However, my friends, there is another side of AI that we must care about. Some students use AI to help them understand. Some students use AI to finish homework without learning the process. For example, a student may ask AI to write an essay, copy the answer, and submit it as their own way. This shows that at first, this looks easy and smart, but actually the student is cheating silently. In some schools around the world, teachers have found assignments that is very similar because they were written by AI. As a result, schools began to discuss rules about responsible AI use. This shows that misusing AI can create AI can create serious academic problems. My friends, the danger is not AI itself. The danger is using AI without honesty. Islam teaches us to be honest and responsible everything we do, including learning. Allah says in the Holy Quran, Surah Al-Isra, verse 36. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ولا تقف ما ليس لك به علم إن السمع والبصر والفؤاد كل أولئك كان عنه مسؤولا. And do not pursue that of which you have no knowledge. Indeed, the hearing, the sight, and the heart, all of those will be questioned. This verse reminds us that we are responsible for our actions and for our knowledge. Submitting words that we do not understand or create ourselves is not honest and will be responsible for it. So, what should teenagers do? First, use AI to learn, not to copy. Let AI explain, guide, and support you, but do the thinking yourself. Second, remember, AI should help your brain, not to replace it. Your ideas, efforts, and honesty are more important than the perfect answers. Third, schools and students should work together to self-create rules about ethical AI use. Ladies and gentlemen, artificial intelligence is part of our future. We cannot stop it, but we should not fear it. But we must be wise. Let AI be our smartest partner, not our silent cheater. Let technology make us smarter, not lazier, and let us grow as honest and responsible students in the digital age. Thank you for your attention. See you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
What an amazing speech from Harlobi Hotito Yanjay. For the next speaker is Almas Herabat Al-Fatih from SPARCO SKB Bandung. Please welcome to the stage.
Good morning, everybody. How are you feeling today? Yeah. Gemini, DeepSeek, Blackbox, TensorFlow, and maybe chatbot. How about GitHub Copilot? Many of AI models. Ladies and gentlemen, most of you probably already know about and use AI. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Almas Herlambang Alfati. You can call me Almas. I'm a programmer. And yes, I use AI as my partner. But I'm not a vibe coder. I have always get stuck in my code. A few thousand of syntax. And AI can not just find it, but also solve the problem. Thousands of problems. Okay, I'm here today not to tell my fun fake story, but our fun fake story. And I want to discuss about is AI or smartest partner or a silent cheater. Okay, let's get into it. You know that moment staring at blank screen at 11 p.m. At 11 p.m. Your brain said, your essay is due tomorrow. Your essay is due tomorrow. Sorry. Your brain feels like a buffering video, like me. And right there, right in your hand, a magic button. The friend can write it for you, not just write it, but make it so smart, Harvard level smart. The magic button is AI, artificial intelligence. And the question for us is whether it's powerful. It's the, are we the pilot or just passengers? Let's be real. AI is the ultimate sidekick. Stuck on a math problem? It's your 24/7 tutor that never gets annoyed. Need brainstorm for a project. You can spit out 20 ideas in just only 2 seconds. That boring story chapter, AI can turn it into a fake script for a fake TikTok drama, making it actually memorable. But the sidekick. But here's the thing about sidekick. Sometimes they start doing all of the work, and it's a quiet, sneaky danger in that. When we let AI replace our thinking and not assess it, that's when the cheating starts. And I'm not just talking about copy, pasting, and easy. I'm talking about cheating ourselves. Every time we skip the struggle of forming our own argument, we cheating our brain out of a workout. Every time we present as polished words as on raw voice, we're cheating the worth of our unique perspective. We tried messy, beautiful process of learning for a bland, perfect result. We become editors. We become editors of someone else's thoughts, not artists of our own. And that magic button is not just finish our homework, and it can silently finish our growth. So, is AI a partner or a cheater? The answer is boring, but it's true. It's just a mirror. It reflects your own intention. The lies is in the technology. The lies is in us. It's the difference between using AI as a launchpad and using it as a landing page. A launchpad. A launchpad propose your own ideas. As example, you ask AI, give me five controversial, controversial, give me five controversial words on climate change for my debate. Oh, sure. Here you go. Then you pick one and you create your own made ideas. That's partnership. A landing page is where you stop. Example again, you ask AI, give me five, give me 500 words essay on climate change. Okay, here you go. You claim it and you hit submit. That's silent cheating. It's about collaboration, not replacement. Using AI, using AI to brainstorm your outline, but write the scene in your own soul. Using it to explain a complex theory, but but then explain it back on your own terrible doodles. Using it to check your grammar, but but make sure the heartbeat on the fish is 100% yours. Our grandparents had encyclopedia. Our parents had a Google. We have AI that can talk back. the challenge never been about the challenge has never been about access to information. It's always been about what we do with it. So let's not just use AI. So let's not just use AI, but let's collaborate with it. Let's be pilot, not passengers. Let's make sure let's make sure the smartest thing in the room is still the human. Al-Fatih. Sorry for my fault. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
What a nice speech from Al-Fatih. Thank you so much. The next speaker is Amira Sofi Rahmadi from SMP Budi Mulyadi.
Last night, a teenage boy finished his homework in 10 minutes. No textbooks open, no messy notes or writings on his desk, no late night panic, nothing. Just one blinking cursor and one question typed into an AI chatbot. Suddenly, his essay had structure, his math problem had steps, and his ideas sounded polished, maybe even brilliant. So let me ask you, was he cheating or was he being smart? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, respected judges and my fellow finalists. My name is Amira Sofi Rahmadi, and today I would like to share my thoughts on the topic of artificial intelligence. Is it teen's smartest friend or silent cheater? So artificial intelligence is technology that can think and respond like a human, almost perfectly now. For the first time in history, we have learned how to create systems that can write, respond, design, and even assist in decision-making within seconds. It has now become a huge part in our daily lives. Artificial intelligence helps us students to summarize our lessons, helps us restructure our written essays, and organize our ideas. That is why our AI can now feel like one of the smartest friends to teenagers. For a student who is struggling late at night before a deadline, AI can feel like a lifeline. And for students who do not have access to tutors or extra support, AI can help them learn independently. And for students who were creative but unsure where to start, AI can help spark ideas. So let us consider the advantages. First of all, AI makes learning so much more accessible, especially in some countries, like right here in Indonesia, where not every student has the same access to school resources, tutors, or extra support. AI can help bridge that gap by providing explanations and guidance wherever students are. Second, AI saves a lot of time. It can help us fix our grammar, restructure our essays, and organize our ideas. Lastly, AI gives instant feedback. We do not have to wait days whether to know we are right or wrong. It can help us improve immediately and learn faster. So when used wisely, AI does not replace intelligence. It strengthens it. However, tools are only as powerful as the person who is using it. For instance, a calculator can help solve equations, but it cannot understand them for us. In the same way, AI can assist in learning, but it cannot replace the effort that is required to truly master a skill. So let us consider the other side, because convenience can slowly turn into dependence. When students start copying full answers instead of understanding them themselves, learning becomes a performance. Your grades may improve, but your real understanding does not. And when AI writes our essays, summarizes our reading, etc., we may finish much faster, but we think much less too. And thinking is a skill, it is a muscle. When we stop practicing it or use it less, it will weaken. There is also the issue of honesty. When artificial intelligence completes work that is meant to challenge our own understanding, are we still learning, or does that mean we are avoiding effort? And this issue does not stop in classrooms. Let's imagine this: Jakarta in 2045. Hospitals are using artificial intelligence to detect diseases within seconds. Stores and offices are being run with much less human employees, and they let software run and handle routine tasks. When that has happened, let us imagine this: a teenager graduating that very year. Two students apply for the same job. One of them grew up using AI to generate answers. The other used AI to test their thinking, challenge their arguments, and sharpen their minds. The system is going to be able to tell the difference between these two students. Because in that city, companies are not looking for people who can merely simply use AI. They are looking for people who can think far beyond it. We are the first generation. Technology has always changed the way that we live. From books to computers to smartphones, every generation has faced a new tool. The difference today is that AI does not just store information, it generates it. And that makes our responsibility even greater. But where does that leave us? The problem is not AI in itself. It is how we choose to use it. AI is not automatically the smartest friend. It is not automatically the silent cheater either. It is a mirror, a reflection. In the hands of a curious teenager, AI can become a guide. But in the hands of a passive teenager, AI can become a shortcut. The difference is not in the technology, it is in the intention of the user behind it. We are the first generation to grow up with artificial intelligence fully embedded and integrated into our daily lives. And that means we are not just using this tool, we are shaping how it will be used in the future. So no, AI is not just the smartest friend, and it is not simply the silent cheater. It is power, and power comes with responsibility. So the smartest thing a teenager can do is not ask AI to think for him. It is to use AI and still think for himself. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Powerful message from Amira Sofira. Thank you so much. For the next participant is Akar Haifa Ghazali from SMP Budi Mulyana. Please welcome.
Picture this. It's 11:30 p.m. A blank document glows on a tired screen while a tired student stares back. The house is silent, yet the pressure grows louder with every passing minute. One click, one prompt, and suddenly paragraphs appear, ideas form, answers arrive. Please raise your hand if this tired student has ever been you. Thank you. In that quiet moment, no teacher is alerted and no alarm sounds, yet a line is crossed. One we barely notice, but one that matters. So today, I stand before you to ask a question that defines our generation's relationship with technology. Is artificial intelligence a teen's smartest partner or silent cheater? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
Good day, honorable judges, my respected teacher, Ms. Ru, my own mother, and my fellow finalists. Today, I'd like us all to explore a topic that is no longer part of the distant future or science fiction. It is already here shaping how we think, learn, and work. Artificial intelligence has quietly made itself part of our daily routines, our decision-making, and our education. It lives in our phones, our laptops, and slowly, increasingly, but quietly, in our schoolwork. I am not here today to blame technology, nor am I here to praise it blindly either, but to understand how it shapes us as learners and how we choose to respond to it. Artificial intelligence, or AI for short, is a system designed to analyze patterns, learn from massive amounts of information, and generate responses faster than any human ever could. For many teens, this can mean instant explanations, quick summaries, polished essays, and solutions that appear in mere seconds. In many ways, this can feel empowering. AI can explain difficult topics when teachers aren't available, patiently breaking down concepts without judging, without getting annoyed. It adapts students who learn at different speeds, meeting them where they are instead of forcing them to keep up. And at its best, it can spark creativity, offering new perspectives we may never have considered on our own. However, education has never been defined only by what we can access or how quickly we can get answers. Learning takes struggle, commitment, resilience, reflection, and effort. But when AI begins to replace these moments of struggle entirely, we must ask whether it's helping learning, it's supporting learning, or replacing it. Across classrooms around Indonesia, scratch that, around the globe today, artificial intelligence is being used to complete assignments, write essays, and generate answers without real understanding. Educational research warns that heavy and excessive reliance on AI can weaken critical thinking, can weaken creativity, because students skip the necessary effort needed to truly analyze and learn. In fact, in a study of 2,000 students aged 13 to 18, 62% admitted that the use of AI makes schoolwork too easy and reduces their ability to think independently. The urgency lies not in the existence of AI, but in how quickly it is being normalized. For many teens, using AI has become as casual as using a calculator, even in tasks meant to test and hone creativity. Artificial intelligence didn't enter schools loudly with guidelines and regulations. It entered quietly through convenience. And if we don't address how it is being used now, we risk raising a generation fluent in answers, but unfamiliar with thinking. To some, the answer might seem simple. Ban artificial intelligence from education entirely. Block websites, restrict access, and treat AI as a threat. Now you might be wondering, what's the harm in that? We're getting rid of the problem, aren't we? Truth is, banning AI only ignores reality. Technology, it's everywhere. But it doesn't just disappear simply because we're uncomfortable with it, no. In fact, banning AI prevents students from learning how to use it responsibly. It creates fear instead of understanding and secrecy instead of honesty. The real solution is balance and responsibility. We should treat AI as a learning partner, not a replacement for thinking, not a cheat sheet. It should help us understand concepts and theories, not bypass them. Instead of asking AI to do our work for us, ask it to challenge our thinking, not
write my essay, please, but fact check my argument. Not give me the answer, but help me understand why it works. When students remain in control of the learning process, AI becomes a powerful tool. But when students surrender that control, AI becomes a shortcut that weakens our creativity, our critical thinking, and most importantly, our education. Our generation is the first to grow up with AI as a part of our education. This gives us immense power. But as Uncle Ben once said to Spider-Man, with great power also comes great responsibility. We must choose curiosity over convenience, effort over ease, growth over shortcuts. If we use AI to skip, to bypass these moments of struggle, we become the silent cheater. But if we use it to test, question, and challenge our limits, we found our smartest partner. AI is neither a hero nor a villain. It is a mirror that reflects our values as learners. The future of education won't be decided by algorithms alone, but by the students who choose to use them with responsibility. I stand before you today. I stand in front of these honorable judges, my teachers, my own beloved mother, and my fellow finalists. And I'd like to leave us all with this question. Will AI be our smartest partner or silent cheater?
Being in general. I keep seeing videos of college students promoting AI study tools on social media. At first, I thought that was a total scam, but when I first tried it, I thought that it was different. Since that, I've been studying in a different way. I didn't open textbooks. I didn't use my notes. All I did was open that studying app that was generated by AI. As an artist, I do art, I create, I believe in originality. I do not even trust AI art by itself. So, this comes to a conclusion that I am not an AI user in general. Because I don't believe about robots replacing us or creating something else that humans are supposed to be doing. I believe about originality, creativity, and our own personal efforts. Dear judges, respected teachers, and my fellow finalists, let me introduce myself. I am Ayaskara Nisita Dira from Global Islamic School 3. You can call me Nishi or Ayas. And today, I'd like to ask you a simple question. When you use AI, do you see it as a helper or do you use it as when you use AI, do you use it as a helper or do you think of it as a cheater? Personally, I do my homework by practicing myself first and then finally using AI to correct my mistakes. I can see what I did wrong and I can also see what I did right with the help of AI because I can't really see or connect with other websites. The main problem is people who don't have the time or the ability will never be seeing the use of AI. And that comes to a question. Do you see AI as a ladder or a crutch? A ladder helps you climb forward, while a crutch just helps you to lean on it. What matters is the dedication that you have when using AI. You can use AI to help you with your writing, help you with inspiring ideas, or you can use AI to primarily cheat and just rely on it. So the main question is AI a teen's smartest partner or just an invisible robot? The answer is simple. It's how we use it or it's how we depend on it. If we use AI to help by gathering information and using it for research, we can be a more practical student. But if we use AI to completely cheat and never even work on ourselves, it might be considered cheating. So I think that's all for me now. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Very nice speech from Ayastara Discladina. The next participant is Angonaya Agastia from SMP Montessori. Please welcome.
How often do you overthink about your life at night? When your mind is loud, when you need someone to talk to, but everyone is asleep. Or maybe you just don't have someone on your back. In this moment, many of us will prefer to open our gadget and talk to artificial intelligence because AI is always there whenever we need and listens to us without judgment. Then it leads me to an important question. Is AI becoming our smartest partner or a silent cheater? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and to the honorable judges. My name is Anggonaira Agustia, and I'm a 9th grader from Yogyakarta Montessori Middle School. Today, I would like to deliver a speech entitled The Role of Artificial Intelligence in Teenagers' Emotional Development. Nowadays, mental health issues are increasing every day, such as stress, anxiety, loneliness, and pressure from the closest one. But we, as teenagers, doesn't really know how we affect this. We usually talk to AI to ask about our solutions. Surprisingly, the data from the 2023 Indonesia Health Survey from the Indonesian Ministry of Health shows that Yogyakarta is ranked first nationally with the highest cases of mental health issues. This is very surprising because Yogyakarta is known as a city of students. But in fact, teens feel pressured by school, by family, and by their future. Ladies and gentlemen, before we decide whether AI is our smartest partner or a silent cheater, we need to be fair. Because AI is not completely good. It is also definitely not completely bad either. In one side, AI helps us to think, reflect, and even feel supported. But on the other side, it quietly changes how we process emotions, how we build relationships, and how we grow as humans. So now, let's take a look at the advantages and the disadvantages of using artificial intelligence in teenagers' life. Many teenagers now use AI because it is reliable. AI is always available, which means teens can express their thoughts anytime when they feel overwhelmed or alone. Unlike humans, AI does not judge, interrupt, or rush the conversation. This makes teenagers feel more secured and feel safe to open up and express their thoughts. AI also helps us to organize thoughts, to be less lonely, or even to give advice about our feelings. Yes, you didn't misheard me when I said AI helps us to reflect on our emotions, because most of them use AI because they were lonely and also didn't have someone to talk to. I'm sure most of you have done that too, right? Besides the positive sides of AI also have the negative sides. AI slowly changes, like how I said before, AI slowly changes how we process our emotions, how we build our relationship, and how we grow as humans. AI also, if we use AI too much, we really just depends on it. On the other side, AI just can't really replace humans. Ladies and gentlemen, so the main question is AI our smartest partner or a silent cheater? The answer is both. AI is used and built to be a tool, so we can't really depend on AI. AI is neither a hero nor a villain. We, as teenagers, must use AI wisely because we can talk to AI, we can use AI, we can also grow with AI. But we must remember that even though AI can think, analyze, and also helps us to reflect on our emotions, AI cannot replace humans. So we must remember that even the smartest partner could not replace us as human, because the smartest partner is supposed to help us become more human. That's all for me. I'm Anggur Naira Agassia signing out. Thank you and have a nice day.
Very unique perspective from Anurnaila Agastya. The next participant, which is the last participant, please welcome Narasima Arita Pradana from SMP Global Islamic School 3.
Before I start formally, I want to share my personal experience. I sometimes use AI like many students out there. Many students out there, I sometimes use AI to help me with my homework. And notice mistakes I might have missed. I might have missed on my own. AI is pretty useful. It helps expand my critical thinking and 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 it helps me expand my critical thinking and more. If you choose to use it wisely, AI can become helpful. It can become your study partner that is smart, fast, useful, and yeah. But if you choose to use it the wrong way, AI can become a silent cheater. If you choose to use AI like when you're doing homework and you just copied the answers, it's 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 bad. And well, distinguished judges, my honorable teacher, and my lovely generation. My name is Rima, and today I will be talking about artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a branch of computer science that's developed by humans. It uses human intelligence to create a prompt that is that is sometimes helpful. AI intelligence is sorry, wait. It's if you choose to use it wisely. For example, have you ever seen the famous influencers? Actually, they accepted, like, they promoted AI usage. They promote it on social media. They make a story and then suddenly they talk about AI. They said it's pretty useful, and when they need it to make the script, to make a content or something, they ask AI to do it. Sometimes they say they don't revise it. They just copied what the AI said. They don't put their own idea inside the script. And inside that script, they talk about nonsense, just like what I'm doing. And other big brands, they also use AI to promote their products. Like, they asked AI to make a video about their products, make it fun and engaging, so people would buy it. And after that, so AI is honestly like a it's useful when you use it correctly, but sometimes it's not when you use it wrong. It can become a silent cheater, or it could become a smart companion for you. It honestly depends on how you use it. Or, yeah. Well, I guess that's all from me. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
What a great speech from Narasima Anita Perdana. Thank you so much. So, give a huge round of applause to all 10 finalists. That was an incredible display of talent. The judges will now deliberate to determine our winners. While they are calculating the score, we invite all participants and guests to join our BMD school tour. This is a great chance to explore the facilities of SMA Budi Mulia and see where the magic happens. We will reconvene here after the school tour for the results. For all participants, please follow Viola and Pierre.